tell my brothers it's like, you know, being a watchman on a watch. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Continuously, everything, the small things, the little things. God love a Queen Yasha Allah special ops. You know, and I wanted to, you know, just tell my brothers something, you know what I mean? With all this, these so-called Connecticut bullshit and just what took place in Boston. Brothers, none of that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Nobody died. All those motherfuckers are actors. Female. You know what I'm saying? I would say psychological warfare division. You know what I'm saying? You know, you really need to check that. I know we need to report on all things, but all they're doing is trying to bring about their fucking hidden agendas. You know, they're literally sponsoring and they're behind both sides. But most of these motherfuckers, whether it's Benghazi, whether it's Egypt, you know, most of that shit are fucking undercover fucking military fucking personnel. A lot of that shit is literally staged. You know what I'm saying? And through my infinite research, if the moon that we think we see in the sky above is in actuality, you know, part of Project Bluebeam, then how can we keep the Shabbat? You know what I'm saying, brothers? I don't even tell you. I mean, I'm telling you now, but it's like, I'm very careful. That's why, you know, on one of my old pages, you know, I was always posting, you know, as soon as I saw something, you know what I mean? A lot of that is relative. Of course, you have an unction to know things, and you have to sit through that. You know what I mean? But now, before I even send you a video of someone else or report on something, I'm just very careful about this shit because I see through all that shit. All that shit is fucking fake, man. You know what I mean? And on the other side of that, it's like, it doesn't really matter if we are on Facebook anymore because fucking YouTube, Google, all that shit is the same motherfuckers. They can have all of our faces there. You know what I'm saying, bros? Fuck these motherfuckers, man. But I just want to say, like, all of this shit, like, what I'm looking at is, you know, all of these so-called Sandy Hook, the London shit, the shit that just took place in Boston, brothers, that shit ain't even real. You know what I'm saying? And of course, and if they did kill any of these children, you know they do that every day, then they were just satanic rituals. But based on my infinite investigations, nobody died. All of that shit is fucking staged, and it's just about disarming you, keeping you in a fear vibration, keeping you always fucking nervous, and that your energy is down. You know what I mean? And again, my resolution at this point is that, yeah, I will continue to hasten the day with fear and trembling. These motherfuckers are gonna have to kill me. You know what I mean? I get, you know, a message from the Heavenly Father not to go out on the highways and the byways. I'm there, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the fucking weather is. In season and out of season. You know what I'm saying? My mind is just flowing now, but just, you know, all of this fucking shit is just like to keep you in a fear vibration. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Hasten the day with fear and trembling, but we have to remember it's like a cosmic marathon. It's like chess, it's not like checkers, it's not like a sprint. You know? So it's like 3 days of darkness. 3 days of darkness is, if 3 days of darkness is like 1 day of the Heavenly Fathers, you know what I'm saying? It's just so many things. I'm not trying to confuse you, but I'm completely clear in my mind. And you have to hear me with that unction, because my words are only for the elect of the elect of the elect. You know what I'm saying? But just keep that in your resolve, you know, because, you know, the shit might go on and on and on. I mean, we know it's at the door, but just don't try to put a time limit on it. Don't be like, okay, this year. Yeah, I hope this shit happens fucking right now. You know what I'm saying? But if it doesn't, then we have to, like, guard up our loins. You know what I mean? It's like running, you know, you know, it's like the parable of the race. You know what I mean? But, you know, you're running, right? And then you think that you've reached your goal. But it actually was like a mirage. It wasn't your goal. Now, so you think, okay, I just have like 10 meters to run, but in actuality you have 100 million meters to run. You know what I'm saying, brothers? Yeah. So, again, it's at the door. You know, again, why are they like... It's like the afternoon here. Why are they doing this? Because they don't want you to see the chariots that are surrounding Halamalek, and that the earth is in a totally different position in the skies right now. And I've been doing some investigation, as always, and I'm very careful with what I tell you. And I just want you to look at this. You know what I'm saying? If the moon, so yeah, is in actuality, we're not seeing the moon, and we're seeing actually a part of Project Bluebeam. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing as these comets and shit falling in Russia and all over the United States of Antichrist. Remember, he had power to make a fire come down from the heavens, like they showed we in fucking one of those old James Bond movies with Icarus, and then burning up that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. You know, what do you know about the X-37B and HARP, the connection of HARP and the X-band radar oceanic motherfucking platform? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just check all the times that they send these devices out, and then what happens shortly afterwards. I mean, there's just a lot of things to consider. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, to the best of our ability, we can continue to do what the Father says. It's like, again, if the moon, I'm not trying to confuse you, brothers, but just look into this. And I'm very careful what I'm telling you, and this is still under, you know, great scrutiny. But if in fact, what we think we see is the moon, is not the moon, you know, and don't ask me where the moon is right now. It could be that because the earth is in a totally different tilt. You know what I'm saying? And we're in a different position. But if in fact what we think we see is the moon is a part of Project Bluebeam or one of their other affiliates, then how can we keep the Shabbat? You know what I'm saying, brothers? We would do it to the best of our ability, and the Father knows our hearts and our minds. But this motherfucker, I'm on to his shit, brothers. You know what I mean? Again, I just pray that the Father, like, just every time that they say they're gonna do something, of course we have to report on it. And they love crying wolf, you know, they just to wear you out, to wear out the saints. But of course, you know, these motherfucking bitches in fucking wolf's clothing, these snakes in wolf clothing, they're only gonna cry wolf, you know, so many times, and then they're gonna make their fucking wolf. And every time that they don't, then I'm like, you know, I'm just like, fuck. And every time I think they're gonna do something, you know, I'm watching, and they'll continue to watch. You know, so that, you know, just speed up the shit. We don't know. I don't know. Coming days, these motherfuckers gonna mater me, or the Father's gonna let me beat these motherfuckers to powder. Because you motherfuckers that are listening, you think you want me. You don't want me as much as me and my brothers want you motherfuckers. You fucking piece of shit. Yeah, brother. You see the contrast and the irony? You know, it's all good. Hey, this is my word. I'm thinking if I journey on into the forest, I think I'll just chill here, brothers, with you. So, you know, as far as, I'm not trying to, like, I'm not posting videos that much of, you know, these other posts. You know, their intentions could, you have a lot of content for it. You know, and a little leaven of the whole bread. You know, so as of yet, as of late, as you know, it was like vain thinking that if we change our channels, that things will change. Now these motherfuckers are controlling all of the, you know, I mean, you know, without posting too many videos of others, you know what I mean? I'm always watching with others. I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? Again, the Father told me not to give these motherfuckers any rest, so that's why I'm blazing these motherfuckers over here. I'm not trying to take their fake ass motherfucking questions. I'm blazing them to the best of my ability, literally with my presence, with my vibration. You know, a lone lion, you know, I'm not looking for sympathy, but I'm like, I miss you brothers, you know what I'm saying? You know, but he's got me over here, to whom is given much is much required. The Most High's Holy Willing, he gives me all of Germany. I will be bending and breaking these motherfuckers in the kingdom, not to mention my own planet, not to mention be able to return to the Holy Land. You know, not only is the whole heavens and the garden and the whole earth going to be rejuvenated, you know, all the continents are going to come back together again. You know what I'm saying, brother? So, I mean, not only do we have our own world and our jurisdictions that he's going to give the elect of the elect, but what about all the other planets that he's made for we? You know what I'm saying? Our own individual planets, our own mansions. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High's Holy Willing, I look forward to meeting the Most High's Holiness, even though I know he's everything that is and isn't in the space in between. Looking at the face, looking into the eyes of our Savior. You know what I mean? Embracing him, being able to just sit at his feet and listen to everything he has to say. Our minds being completely restored, receiving our pure bodies that are like our minds. There's so much to look forward to. It's worth it. And you know, I always, you just see like part of it. You might think that I don't have any fucking resistance. I have to be, oh my brothers, please. I just pray sometimes, you know what I mean? That like, you wouldn't believe how many times these motherfuckers have brought me before their fucking fake ass fucking rulers and foolers and, you know what I mean, try to get me to take psychological fucking exams and all kinds of shit. The Father's protecting me on every level, brothers. You know what I mean? I just pray that they can't stop me from blasting them on the fucking asses. You know what I'm saying? That's all, you know, because the Father said if this house is built by me, then who can make it fall? You know what I'm saying? If it's not of me, then it shall come of naught. But if it's of me, yet it's of me, then you motherfuckers will be able to do nothing. You know what I'm saying, bros? So it's not, you know, sometimes you might have had to, like, you know, edit some things, you know what I'm saying? That's just the fire that's coming out of me. I know it's the Father, you know what I mean? But it's not as, I mean, you know what's up, bro. I just pray that the Father counts me, because his elect is elect.